Alrighty, welcome everyone. So my name is Jasmine and I am the meetings coordinator for Double AS. This session is being recorded. You'll be able to access it within 24 hours, as well as for 30 days after the meeting concludes. We will have a hard stop at 12:59 because we have another webinar right after this one, but we will have time for questions and answers after the 15-minute presentation. You'll be able to unmute yourself or put the questions in the chat box, and then I can read them out loud. And with that, I'm going to introduce our speaker for this evening. We have Don Gelino from Nexi.
Yes, thanks, Jasmine. Right, so as Jasmine said, my name is Don Gelino. I'm the Deputy Director of the NASA Exoplanet Science Institute, and I'm going to play a little video for you to kind of give you a quick primer of all of the different things that Nexi offers the community. And if you have questions at any time, I'm happy to pause the video and answer those or answer them afterwards. So let me share this. The NASA Exoplanet Science Institute, or Nexi, supports both the exoplanet community and the broader astrophysics and planetary science communities. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to tell you how Nexi can support you and your research. First of all, who are we? Nexi is the Science Center for, or your link to, NASA's Exoplanet Exploration Program. We are scientists, programmers, and software engineers who help scientists access time on a number of NASA telescopes, who serve several public astronomy data archives and software tools, who keep the official count and naming of exoplanets for NASA, who educate the community by holding and supporting exoplanet-related workshops and conferences, and who help facilitate the NASA Hubble Fellowship Program. Nexi is part of IPAC, located on the Caltech campus in sunny Pasadena, California. I'm now going to go into a bit more detail on each of the major services we provide to the scientific community. So how can we help you if you need observational data? Well, NASA is a 1/6 partner in the WM Keck Observatory, located on Mauna Kea in Hawaii. The Keck Observatory consists of two 10-meter telescopes with a suite of optical and infrared instruments. NASA's portion of the time amounts to roughly 47 nights per semester, spread across the two telescopes. Nexi administers the time for NASA, so that means we write the call for proposals, we put the TAC together, our executive director serves as a selecting official, we schedule the observations, and we provide funding to successful PIs. All astrophysics and planetary science topics are welcome. We award galactic, extragalactic, stellar, exoplanet, and planetary science programs every single semester. And yes, you can get 10-meter telescope time to observe not only astrophysics targets, but solar system targets as well. So we encourage you to apply. Proposals from early career scientists are encouraged, and proposers can submit more than one proposal per semester. Proposals for general observing, target of opportunity, and twilight observing can all be submitted. So you might be thinking, great, how do I apply? The call is open to all US-based astronomers, regardless of nationality, as long as you're based at a US institution. We have 2 calls per year, due in mid-March and mid-September. You must link your program to NASA strategic goals, since NASA does not support ground-based observations unless they are in support of NASA space missions or NASA long-term science goals. So it's pretty lucky that those science goals basically encompass all of astrophysics and planetary science. Mission support programs in all areas of NASA science are encouraged. We have templates to help guide you through the different sections of the proposal. And as I mentioned before, successful PIs received modest funding for travel to observations, for publications, etc. We also have several remote observing facilities across the country if you don't want to or you can't fly to Hawaii to take your observations. Of course, once we start traveling again. So in addition to the time on the Keck telescopes, we also operate the NASA-funded Keck Observatory Archive, or COA, in collaboration with the WM Keck Observatory. COA ingests and curates all data acquired since 1994 and by the 12 past and present instruments on both of the 10-meter Keck telescopes, as well as past Keck interferometry data. The archive includes data from all Keck partners, including Caltech and the University of California, as well as the NASA time. The PIs can access their data well within the 24 hours through the archive, and data is available to the public after a typical 18-month proprietary period. COA contains over 57 terabytes of raw and quick look reduced data and is growing every night. COA also serves reduced data sets and data products that are contributed by the community. You can see right here. A major thrust for COA in 2021 is to deliver a Python API that replicates the functionality that's available in the web form. And this includes searches for science and calibration data by criteria such as instrument, position, time, and program information. Searches for moving solar system objects, and searches for quick look at calibrated data and contributed data. The COA website also offers other services such as tables of public observations and interactive visualization of reduced data. In addition to the Keck telescope time and the data archive, we have made available to the community a Python-based service to reduce precision radio velocity data obtained with the high-res instruments. So in addition to Keck, NextEye is also part of projects with other observing resources. The NASA NSF Exoplanet Observational Research, or NNExplore program, was created in response to the community's need for observational resources for exoplanet discovery and characterization. Resources available through this program to the community include the WIN 3.5-meter telescope at Kitt Peak in Arizona with the NUID high precision radial velocity spectrograph, and with NESI, an optical speckle imager. The NUID spectrometer started shared risk science in December, and we anticipate a great proposal opportunity in the spring for the 2021B semester. NextEye will host the public data archive for the NUID instrument, including solar data, as soon as the data become available in early 2021. NNExplore also offers time on Southern Hemisphere telescopes, such as the SMARTS 1.5-meter telescope with Chiron at CTIO in Chile, the Anglo-Australian 4-meter telescope with Velace in Australia, and the Minerva Australis 0.7-meter telescope array, all feeding a single high-precision spectrograph located on Mount Kent in Australia. So if you are looking for a postdoc instead of telescope time, you can look to us for the NASA Hubble Fellowship Program, or the NHFP, is the premier postdoctoral fellowship of the NASA Astrophysics Division. A few years ago, NASA headquarters combined the Sagan, the Hubble, and the Einstein programs into one combined program led by the 3 institutions. The program chooses 24 new fellows each year, each with a nominal 3-year term. Applicants can be any nationality and from any institution worldwide, as long as they are within 3 years of their PhD. However, they must serve the fellowship at a host institution of their choosing within the US. So how do you apply? Well, the call is posted in early September with an early November due date. The results are sent in late January, with the fellowship starting that fall. Okay, so NextEye also educates the community by holding and supporting conferences and workshops. The Sagan Summer Workshop is a long-standing workshop series that teaches the community about relevant, timely exoplanet topics each year. The 2020 workshop on precision radial velocities had over 560 registrants from 42 countries. The Sagan Summer Workshop series is more like a lecture lecture-like workshop with experts that teach rather than just present their own work. We gear it towards being an interactive experience with hands-on sessions where you get to work with real data and tools, and have virtual lunch with the speakers, attendee posters, and other opportunities to interact with and learn from the experts in the field. I'm proud of the fact that this year will be our 21st workshop. Our topic this year for 2021 is circumstellar disks and young planets. It will focus on how transformational new data sets are allowing us to address key questions about the formation and evolution of planets, as well as their potential habitability. The workshop will take place the week of July 19th. Normally, the workshops are held on the Caltech campus, but with everything going on out there, this year's workshop, like last year's, will be virtual. If you're interested but you can't attend, we will be posting all of our talks on our Sagan YouTube channel. As you can see, this channel also has recordings from the last 7 years of the workshop series, going all the way back to 2014. In addition to the Sagan Summer Workshop, NextSci also hosts and supports other exoplanet-related conferences and workshops. Our latest conference was the Exoplanet Demographics Conference, which we held in November. We had over 450 attendees. This conference brought together community members working both theoretically and observationally to understand the exoplanet demographics by discussing the underlying populations and planets that produce the observed distributions that we see. Recordings of the talks were presented at this conference are available on the conference website, along with daily e-zines of microfiction stories, poetry, and art that were all inspired by the science that was presented at the conference. Our most recent supported external conference was Technoclimbs. This meeting took place in August as a follow-on to the 2018 NASA Technosignatures workshop, and all talks for this meeting are posted on the meeting's YouTube channel. Our next supported external conference is Habitable Worlds 2021, which is taking place in February. This meeting will build on the successful Habitable Worlds 2017 workshop and further interdisciplinary exoplanet research. So if you are instead looking for data and tools, then the NASA Exoplanet Archive and the Exophobe are for you. So the NASA Exoplanet Archive is NASA's official reference encounter for all confirmed exoplanets and exoplanetary candidates. It is an integrated resource of all refereed published data on exoplanet systems and high-level data from NASA exoplanet missions. Currently, the NASA Exoplanet Archive has more than 4,300 confirmed exoplanets. It contains more than 230,000 planet parameters, 130,000 stellar parameters, many microlensing solutions, directly imaged planet observations, transmission and emission spectroscopy observations, and over 100 million sets of time series data. The archive includes interactive tables of all confirmed exoplanets with detailed information for each planet, and has released the latest versions of their new planetary systems and planetary systems composite data tables. These are replacing the old confirmed extended parameters and composite parameters tables. This is really great because now it's easier to get all of the data that we know of on these systems in one place. So along with the exoplanet data, the NASA Exoplanet Archive also has many tools that you can use to work with the data. The Exophobe is a sibling service to the NASA Exoplanet Archive. It's a web application designed to facilitate the collaboration of ground-based follow-up observations of Kepler, K2, and TESS exoplanet candidates. The Exophobe serves as a repository for community-gathered follow-up data by allowing the user to upload and display data as well as derived astrophysical parameters. Users can upload their own files, observing notes, stellar or planet parameters, and spectroscopy, imaging, or time series observations. The Exophobe currently houses over 1 million files and is used as part of the official TESS mission follow-up program. The Exophobe test site contains data on over 2,400 test objects of interest, or TOIs, and enables users to designate their own community TOIs. Users can follow their favorite targets by signing up to receive email notification when any of those targets are updated. The Exophobe archive is currently in the process of migrating to a single portal instead of the 4 that you see here. The user uploaded content in the Kepler and the K2 portals is currently being incorporated into the test portal, so keep your eye out for updates on that. Finally, thanks to the pandemic, we have begun hosting a calendar of virtual exoplanet talks and colloquia. If your institute is interested in listing their exoplanet talks, fill out the Google form, including a link to the live and or pre-recorded talk, and it will be included in the list and the Google Calendar that we have. So I just threw a lot of information at you. If you have questions, we are very happy to answer them. So you can visit each of the archive's help desks online, or you can send an email to nexi, which is NEXSCI @ipac.caltech.edu. Thank you. Stop sharing. Okay. Oh, great. We have a few more people pop in during that. Okay, so like I said, there was a lot of information in that video, and there was, and I don't know when people popped in, so they might have missed something. So if you have questions, I'm happy to answer them. I know we only have like 7 minutes left because we're going to end at 9:59 California time. So let's see. Okay, I see a message from direct message. All right, so does anybody have any questions? Or
feel free to unmute yourself as well.
Yeah, feel free to unmute yourself, or if you have, well, I can tell you actually, so today at the booth, from 2 to 2:30 Eastern time, you can come and learn about access to NASA Keck time. I talked a lot about that in the video, but it went pretty fast. So you can drop in and learn about that. And then tomorrow from 4:30 to 5 Eastern, the NASA Exoplanet Archive is having office hours as well. So please come by and do that. And actually after this webinar is over, I'm moving over to the NASA Exoplanets booth. So the booth is a NASA Exoplanets booth. It says NASA Exoplanets except Nexi and TESS. And so you can come over there and ask me questions also, or ask in the Slack. We have a chance to win a $25 gift certificate. So you just have to answer 4 out of 6 questions that we have posted. You can answer them all pretty easily just by looking at the website. And if you answer 4 out of 6, either in our Zoom room or on our Slack, we will be happy to add you to the raffle for this $25 gift certificate. Yeah, can I answer any questions for anyone? Or I can keep talking for the next few minutes. I guess not. Let's see, we also have a new videos link on our website. Let me just go to the website really quickly. So we have, if we go to the homepage, so it's hiding behind the planet at the moment, but if you click on the videos link, then you can see the video that I just played here, Nexi Core Services. And then this video is how to apply for NASA Keck time, is about 3-4 minutes long. And then we also have more information on the Keck Observatory Archive and the NASA Exoplanet Archive. And yeah, we're happy to answer any questions that you may have. Okay, we can probably end it because now the people in the room are are all associated with us. So
Alrighty. Thank you so much, Don, for your presentation. I want to thank everyone for coming, and I hope you have a great rest of your afternoon.
thanks, Jasmine. Thanks, Kate.
Yeah.
Bye.